Staying in Anambra State, let's go live now to the state to get some more information on the situation of things ahead of tomorrow's governorship election. I'm now joined on News Track from Awka, the capital in Anambra State, by Channels Television's political correspondent, Seun Okinbaloye. Hello, Seun. Can you bring us up to speed on the situation of things? What's the mood like on the ground?
Thank you so much, Olumide. The mood is so calm and the very busy streets of Awka. If you look at over my shoulder, you see what it has become on a day, few hours before the election. It's the eve of the election and the usual hustle and bustle in the last minute trading and commerce activities that you will see in Anambra State, a state that is known for trade and commerce, is left to this kind of scenario where you see just a few vehicular movement on the major streets, such as the one above my shoulder right here. We're just about in the middle of the center of town, and you can see just how low the traffic is. It's just past 2 p.m. on a day like this, on Friday, where you usually see a lot of traffic of people moving in and out of some of these streets. And so this is what it's been reduced to. A lot of the psychological feeling about the reasons of why these kind of scantiness on the road, under the street, or the deserted street can be linked to so many things. A lot of people will say people have gone to their various community in their villages, in the interior, to cast their votes. Some others will say people are probably being cautious and trying also to stay at home and prepare for tomorrow. There's different school of thought as to the reasons why we're seeing a very low vehicular movement in Anambra State today. But by and large, what we've monitored here on Channels Television is what we're seeing in the RAC centers and in the local government areas where INEC has deployed its personnel, the ad hoc officials, its staff, and of course the materials that will be used for tomorrow's election. We are understanding that some of those officials are really commending INEC to say there's some kind of ease in the way and manner INEC has conducted itself in the deployment of personnel for this very election, some kind of digital way of doing it, which has really helped INEC. And we look forward to how that will pan out tomorrow. But the mood generally is calm, Olumide.
Okay, Seun, what about the concerns over voter turnouts, as the civil society organizations alluded to, about uncollected permanent voter cards? What more do we know about that?
Very well, Olumide. Just a few days ago, INEC announced that it is just newly printed 81,700 permanent voter cards. These are people who just participated in the continuous voter registration, those who called that their PVCs should be transferred, those who also changed their location. A whole lot of scenarios playing out on the new PVCs, people who are just turned 18, the first-time voters, their permanent voters just got into town just about a week ago, and INEC just resumed the distribution, which the CSOs are saying is rather late in the day, and it may lead to some kind of disenfranchisement of, for example, the first-time voters, because they might not be able to get access to collecting it. INEC says it is ready, it's willing. As of the last few hours, we understand that the collection is still ongoing at the different centers. INEC had told us on Channels Television that, in fact, they will go ahead as far as sending SMS out. They will go as much as calling people, trying to reach out to people to come collect their permanent voter cards, that they are ready. But how these will pan out is left to be seen, because it's very close to the election. A lot of people might not be aware of what to do. A lot of people might not have the chance to collect before the election of tomorrow in a state where you find voter turnout that's as low as 25% in the last election cycle. Is really very dicey, and that is the major issue that was raised at a press conference by the Situation Room earlier today as to how that will affect voter turnout. People have been told that they can come out. Security is on the ground. INEC is ready. INEC has promised that it will be free and fair election. I think these are enough assurances to let people know that their votes will count and they will be safe for tomorrow's election. And anybody that still wants to collect their permanent voter card, you see a few hours before their offices are closed, people can rush there and collect their permanent voter cards. Olumide.
Seun, talk about leaving it to the last minute. That just personifies it. Thank you so much, Seun.